Hello again! So glad to see y'all back. Okay, we're about to do the behind the scenes and film our final animated film of the day, Cosmic Kittens. We already made all the characters and the backgrounds, all the parts. Now it's just a matter of filming them with our smartphone, with our webcam, however we choose to do it. And if you guys don't have any video recording devices available, make this a play for friends and family. Invite them around, gather them around the coffee table, and act each of these different scenes out for them. You got a lot of different options. But the one I'm about to show you is using an iPhone app by the name of Montage. And just to let you see, Montage is the name of the app that I'm using. And I'm not saying it's the best app out there for it. It's definitely not the only app out there. But what you want to do is you want to find a smartphone app that can film clips and then trim them and edit them together. That's what you're looking for. And what you see below it right here, iStabilizer, this is the tripod clip that I'm using to clip my smartphone onto a tripod so I don't have to hold it. So without further ado, let's get started on filming the classic Cosmic Kittens. Okay? So let me get my iPhone revved up. Now, I can already tell you, this is going to be tricky. Very difficult, my dear friends. It's going to be a tough animation. And the reason is, when I filmed this before with Mr. Mark Kistler, he helped me act out some of these cats in the yarn ball. I'm here all by myself today. My family is not at my house. They're at another party. So I'm going to have to do my best to act this stuff out all by myself. It's going to be tough, but I'll give it a try. I'll do my best. So in Montage, we clicked on the icon to open it up. I'm going to click this button in the top right-hand corner. It looks like a little video camera. That's to start shooting. Cosmic Kittens! So let's jump right into it. Let's film the main title card, which is the title of our little film, Cosmic Kittens. Main title card, take one, ready? Action! Cosmic Kittens! Sounds good to me. Moving right along. This is going to be the tricky one. The super, amazingly, monumentally tough, tricky one. Because in this opening shot, reference our super quick storyboard, in the opening shot, we've got two little kitties batting a ball of yarn back and forth to each other. Now, unless I have 3 hands, this is going to be a near impossible feat for little old me all by myself to film successfully. So wish me luck. So I'm starting out with kitty number 1, the little brother kitty, kitty number 2, the big sister kitty, I'm definitely going to tape the paper down at the corners so the background doesn't wiggle and move around when I'm moving all this stuff from side to side. tape. Super essential, important to any animator out there, okay? Anybody working with paper on a regular basis, tape is just going to be a part of your lifestyle. Tape's super important. Okay, I don't know. Gee. How am I going to do this, folks? Because not only do I need to operate their little arms, batting the ball of paper back and forth, but I've got to make the ball move around too. And I don't know how to do that. Ooh. Tell you what. The brother cat might not have, maybe for my cartoon, he's not going to be completely mobile. Okay? Let's give it a try. See how this works out. This is scene 1. Take 1. Action. Oh, definitely not how I want it to look. I want there to be... Ooh, okay, we're going to try that again. So I'm serious when I'm telling you, you need to get your friends and family to help you out, film this one in particular. This is not a one-person filming job. Scene 1, take 2, ready? Action! Getting better. I'll try it one more time. Scene 1, take 3, ready? Action! We're almost there. I saw my finger in that shot, but you know what? I remember seeing mine and Mr. Mark's fingers in the original one. That's going to be okay. We're going to try one more time. If, worst comes to worst, I think that one might work out. Okay? I can't remember. Is this take 4? Yeah, that's what we'll call it. I'm not sure if it is, but we'll call it that. Scene 1, take 4, ready? Action! Oh man, I'm just not... Alright. I'm going to try something. I'm going to tape these little kitties' arms to their body, just for this particular shot. Since I'm a one-person crew, I think I have to do it this way. Mr. Mark, where are you when I need you? Oh, you did such a good job batting this ball of yarn back and forth with me before. Okay, so we're going to try this one. Okay? Wish me luck. Scene 1, take 5. Or 6, I can't remember which one. Action! Oh, almost. Scene 1, take 7. Action! Fellow animators, I think that was pretty good for a one-person crew. What do you think? Can I get a smiley face? You think that one worked out? Okay. Awesome. If you all agree, it's good enough for me. Let's move on. Let's get back to that storyboard, see what the second shot is. That was difficult. I can't believe I pulled that one off. I didn't think I was going to... I thought I was going to have to skip that shot. So hard for a one-person crew. Okay. The second one is going to be we're going to use the same background, same characters in this, but it's going to be a close-up of the little brother cat hitting the ball. Okay? So, for it to be a close-up, we can move our camera in closer. That's one way of doing that. Yeah, I think that should work pretty good. Let me reposition everything. And since this one isn't as difficult now, since I have enough hands to operate them successfully, I'll untape the little brother's hand from his little paw from his body. So we can actually get a swiping paw motion going on. That's still going to be pretty difficult. Whew. Boy, this is quite a tough paper cut animation for one person to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That looked pretty good. Okay. Scene 2, take 1. Action.
Yeah.
So, I think that was okay. We'll try it again. Scene 2, take 2. Action.
Yeah.
I think that'll work out. Okay. Back to the storyboard. Next up, we want to show the ball of yarn bouncing into the doorway, which looks like the entrance to a doghouse. And remember, we did that funky cool technique where, now hang on, I need to place these kitties down somewhere where I know where they are, because I need to use them in the future, and I don't want to misplace them. So let me stick them aside. Here we go. Okay. We're doing, like I was saying, we're doing that funky cool technique where we made a cut next to the doorway, so it's going to look as if that ball of paper just goes right inside. So I'm going to get out my handy dandy tape once again. But be careful what you tape in this one, because we need to keep this. Here, let me see. Maybe I don't need to tape anything. Okay, I'm going to have to be careful not to get my hand in this shot. It's going to be tough.
Bing. Bing. Bing.
Mm-hmm.
Bing. Bing.
That looked good. Let's go for it. Scene 3, take 1.
Bing. Bing.
I think that worked. Let's try it one more time just in case. Okay? Scene 3, take 2. Action.
Bing. Bing. Bing.
Cool. I think between the both of those, we got one that worked out pretty good. Back to our trusty storyboard. Now, okay, the ball of yarn goes into the door. Next, we got the close-up shot of the little brother kitty going,
Wow. Wow.
here is our close-up shot. Okay. Our close-up.
Meow.
I've been doing those zooms all day today, but you know what? I think they're pretty fun. I think they punctuate the action well, so I'm going to do it for this one too. So this is scene 5? No, scene 4. Scene 4, take 1. Action.
Meow. Meow.
The only thing I didn't like about that is the brother didn't go back into focus. So we're going to try it one more time. Scene 4, take 2. Action.
Meow. Meow.
One more time. Scene 4, take 3. Action.
Meow. Meow.
All right. I think that's going to give us enough options. Storyboard says now both kitties have to go into what looks like a little doghouse. So let's change our background. There we go. Make sure we're in focus. And we're getting both kitties because I remember the first time we made this, we first it was just going to be one kitty. Then we're like, oh no, that's sad. Both kitties have to go. The brother can't be separated from his sister. So, same thing applies. Ready? Scene 5, take 1. Action.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
That was okay. I think I saw my finger in the shot though. So we'll try it one more time. All right. Scene 5, take 2. Action.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
If I could do one at a time.
Meow. Meow.
Nah, I like them better both together. Okay, let's move on to the next shot then. Referencing our trusty storyboard, what is the next shot? That's where we see that it's a giant spaceship taking off. So here's our super simple outside background with clouds in the sky just to show that this is a gigantic background. And here's our spaceship, ready for takeoff. All right. Scene 6. Take 1. Action. Let's try that one more time. Scene 6. Take 2. Action. Last time. Scene 6. Take 3. Action. Oops, I saw my finger in that shot. Scene 6. Take 4. Action. Let's remember that one. That last shot was the winner. Good deal. Storyboard! Oh yeah, this shot is super cool. Now we see both of the kittens flying through the cosmos. And remember how I told you we're going to do this shot. If you've seen the animation before, you know how it takes place. The kittens stay right here. We're going to keep the spaceship right here, but we're going to move the background. Okay?
Wow.
Okay. This is scene 7, take 1. Action. Yeah, that's okay. Try it one more time. Scene 7, take 2. Action.
Wow.
I don't think we need to make them meow. I'm going to do it one more time without them meowing, okay? Scene 7, take 3. Action. Cool. I think that one was our winner. Let's remember that last one. Okay? Storyboard. Our very last shot is with that spaceship one more time. What did I do with that spaceship? Oh my gosh. I have misplaced. Oh, here it is. So, let me try this one. Okay? Scene 8. Take 1. Action. That's okay. The movement was a little bit choppy. I'm going to try it one more time. Scene 8. Take 2. Action. Oh, no. What? Oh, you know what the problem is? Montage only lets you do 24 clips. We've apparently gone past the maximum number, so before I film the final scenes, we're going to have to delete some. Now, if you remember, the very last shot with the kittens flying through space was the best. So I'm going to delete these other two. And before I do that, let me go ahead and show you how we delete clips. You see, uh-oh, looks like we're frozen. Are we okay? Are we? Oh, hang on a second, guys. We're having a few technical difficulties. I'll be right back, okay? Hang on just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I think, yeah, I was having a little bit of slowdowns because I'm capturing this whole session on my computer, and I've already gone through 40 gigs worth of space. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay, so getting back to what we were doing before. We need to delete a few clips before we can film some new ones. So let's start near the end, because I know of these shots of the little kitties flying through the cosmos. The last one was the best. So to delete the other two, we're going to hold our finger down on the clip and hit the little X button. Remove this clip? Yes. That deletes it. We'll go back to the other one. Remove this clip? Yes. And I think of the ship taking off, I think the last one was the best too. So we can go back and delete some of these other ones also. Remove the clip? Yes. Remove the clip? Yes. Remove the clip? Yes. And the reason we have to delete these is montage won't let us, oh, we can delete a lot of these at the beginning too. There's a number of clips that you reach that's the maximum that you're allowed to film within one session. So I think that should give us enough for now. We can come back and make better decisions later. Okay? Smiley faces, everybody with me? Great! Alright! So I'm going to go hit this filming button one more time so we can go back to our camera. And if I remember correct, I did not love the motion of the solar system wasn't smooth enough. So I'm going to film this one more time. So this is scene 8, take 2, action. Oop, nope. Scene 8, take 3, action. Oh, no, that's not good enough. Not good enough. This is the kind of movement we want. That looks good. Scene 8, take 4, action. One more time. 5's going to be the winner, I can tell. Scene 8, take 5, action! And you know what? We'll just end it before. The ending wasn't that great, but the motion in between was pretty good. Cool. Next, we go to the famous closing. The end. Such a classic. And if I remember correct, the way I did the end on the original Cosmic Kittens involved the ball of yarn bouncing back in front of the frame. Boonk, boonk, boonk. The end. The only problem is I appear to have misplaced my ball of yarn. Hang on just a second. Boy, with all these 3 classes back to back, my workspace has gotten pretty messy. I don't know if I think you can see through the bottom of the frame. You see some of the stuff that's just collected around the bottom because I've been moving fast and furiously. Boom, boom, boom. The end. So instead, this time, we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of the ball of yarn being the closing, I'm going to say the end. That's kind of funny. Although these were good little kitty cats. I don't think they'd be as mischievous as that sounds, but we'll give it a try. Okay? The end. Take one. Action. The end. That works for me. Okay. And our new closing. And now, a word from our sponsors. Okay. Let's edit this thing together. So, we filmed all the clips we need. Whoop, and we're at our maximum. Look, 24 out of 24. Let's go to the editor. Easy beginning. One take wonder. We only did it one time, so we don't need to check that out. Wow, how many times do we do this? How many times did I have to do this one before I got it right? I think this very last one's the best one. Let's check it out and see. Okay, I'm going to try to get my microphone close enough so you all can hear it. I can't believe I did that all by myself. That's amazing. Yeah, that's our take. So everything before that, I press my finger down. You see all these little clips, they start wiggling and the X's come up. By the way, if this is your first time seeing one of my behind the scenes in montage, these clips represent all the different things we've filmed. At the top of the screen is our editor where we can trim the beginning and the end of the clip. When you hold down on a clip and they start wiggling and the X pops up, you can delete the clips. So just be very careful when you're doing this because once you delete it, you can't get it back. So we're going to remove this clip. Yes. Remove this clip. Yes. Remove this clip. Yes. Remove this clip. Yes. And then when we're done, we hit this little check mark. Oops. And that means we're finished editing. So it looks like we got two different clips for scene 2. Let's see if the second one's the best. Yeah, that's good. Wow. Okay. It's going to need to be a lot shorter, but that looks really good. So I'm going to delete that one, the first one, and we're keeping the second one, the one we just saw. Let's look at both of these. I like the first one better because in the second one, the autofocus shifted. So we're going to delete the second one instead of the first one. Cool. Good deal. Check mark. Done. Now, I'm going to need your help for this one. We have 3 different close-ups of the cat. Let's see which one we're going to vote and see which one you guys like the best. A little out of focus at the end. Let me try that again. Smiley face. Who thinks the first one is the best? Okay. We got 1 vote for the first one. Smiley face. Who thinks the second one's the best? Okay. Smiley face. Who thinks the third one's the best? So we have one vote for the first one and the second one. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go with the second one. I think the second one was pretty good. So we'll delete the first one and the third one. Now, who thinks the first one was better? Smiley face. Who thinks the second one was better? Smiley face. Okay, let's go for the first one then. So I'll delete the second one. I agree with you there. And it looks like, ooh, we got that one take wonder for this one. Actually, I think we already deleted all the other ones. Wow, we did this last shot a bunch of different times. If I remember correct, the very last one was the best. So we're going to delete all of these other clips. Ooh. Okay, now I know we're going to need to trim some of these clips down. Let's watch the whole thing and get an idea of which clips we need to trim the beginnings and the ends of, okay? Cosmic Kittens! Wait, I trimmed the beginning of that one. And the beginning of that one. Beginning of that one. End of that one. End of that one. End of that one. Okay, so basically we're going to have, besides the very first one, we have to trim every single clip. So let's just do this one by one. You know what I'm going to do? I think we should trim this one a little bit more. We need to trim it before it comes back to the brother kitty, since we move into a close-up shot where he gets the ball. Kind of like that, but we need to trim the beginning of this one. Let's see how this looks. Almost. Actually, that's pretty good. We just need to trim the end of this one. That's good. Okay, we need to trim the beginning of this one. A little bit more. A little bit more. Now the end of that one. That looked pretty good. The end of that a little bit more. It's almost just right. Now the very end of this one. I think a little bit more off the end of this one. Okay, the end off of that one. Okay, this is looking pretty good. But I think we need to trim a little bit more off the end of this one. What do you guys think? Okay. Let's trim a little bit off the beginning of this one. Looks good. Wait, I need to see this again. Okay, we definitely have to trim the beginning off of this shot right here because the background doesn't start moving for a while. Okay, a little bit more. And we definitely have to trim off the beginning of this one. We have to trim off the end of that one. So let's look at this whole thing, see how it looks all together. I'm going to turn the mic around so you guys can hear it a little bit better. Okay? Cosmic Kittens! That's silly. Well, my ending with the little hissing pause, it's a little bit different. It's a different take on it. But I think it's going to work. So we go ahead and press the export clip button and we say Cosmic Kittens. We're going to save it to the camera roll. And there is another completed animated film, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me. I had a great time. Let's see if you can see my reflection. Can you see my reflection in the phone? No, not really. Well, anyways, everyone, I had such a great time animating with you today. Happy holidays. I hope you have a wonderful winter break. And if you guys make your own animations, I would love to see them. I really would. So I hope you can post them and share them and let us know on markkistlerlive.com. Okay? Thank you all so much for attending today. You've been great, and I hope you enjoy these lessons. I can't wait until next time. See you soon, and keep animating in the meantime. Bye, everyone.